Hello guys, this is KK Singh, Vedic Astrologer, and today we are going to again do the monthly prediction for all. So now today, without wasting any time, so we are going to start with the Capricorn Ascendant and Capricorn Moon sign people and their monthly prediction. So guys, what is happening with Capricorn Ascendant and Capricorn Moon sign people? So Capricorn Ascendant and Capricorn Moon sign people are having Saturn in the Lagna in the own house. That means the peak Sadesati period. Mars in the third house. This is a good transit for you because Malefic in the third is good. Fourth house is getting a Pap Kartari between Mars and Rahu. Rahu in the fifth house. This is a so-so transit, but not very good. Venus in the eighth house. Okay, not very good. Average. Sun and Mercury in the 10th house. This is a good transit, good period of time. And Ketu in the 11th house. Definitely not a very bad period, but a very good period because Ketu in the 11th, being malefic in 11th house, does very good. Okay. And last but not the least, Jupiter in the 12th house in own sign. So for Capricorn ascendant and Capricorn moon sign people, though you are in a Sadesati peak period, but this transit is going to help you out because Jupiter in the 12th house, in the own house, it is creating a Viparit Raj Yoga and also creating a Vedha on Saturn. Because any planet transiting 12th from the moon will be causing Veda to the next house. So that is an advanced concept. I will be giving you the concept of Vedas in my next videos. But for the time being, you take that for granted that Jupiter from the 12th is creating obstacle in Saturn's Sadesati period. So this is a good point. So Jupiter in the 12th house is not only creating a Viprit Raj Yoga, but also giving a Veda on the current Sadesati position. So this is a good point. Mars, as we know, that in the third house is good, malefic. And Sun and Mercury also in the 10th house. So definitely a good position in terms of career. Okay. Now for relationship, it is not a very good time because Saturn is looking directly on the 7th house, and 7th house is also not getting any benefit aspect from either Jupiter or Venus. So 7th house is getting a little bit disturbed here, but overall this is a good period. So for Cancer ascendant and Cancer moon sign people, if you are having Cancer ascendant and Cancer moon sign people from 16th of October till 22nd of October, the time is very good for Cancer ascendant, Capricorn ascendant and Capricorn moon sign people. Okay, so overall I told you, and Mars in the third house will give you sense of traveling and your effort, putting in effort will be increasing. So this is a good period for you all. Okay, now even though Mars and Mercury are retrograde, so it is not too much of a difficulty, but yes, being the retrograde, they will just delay the house they are lording. Okay, so that is one thing. And another, when we are looking at the next week, now the next week everything remains the same, only Venus is transiting in the 9th house and also getting debilitated. Now here Venus is in the 9th house of luck, and Venus is also the second lord, also the fifth lord, I'm sorry, also the fifth lord. So Venus, the fifth lord coming in the 9th house, this is a good placement by that virtue, but it is, as it is getting debilitated, so the overall effect or the potency of trine lord in trine will get a little bit reduced, but yet it will be there. Okay, so one thing is that. And as I told you that Sun and Mercury in the 10th, Sun is getting Digbali here. One more point to add. So Sun will definitely give you out more scope in career, and especially with Mercury there. So you are going to get a new ventures or some new job areas or some new criterias in the job, but it will be favorable. Okay, though the sun is also debilitated, but it is also getting a niche bhanga Raj Yog, so that will not be too much of a difficulty. After that, we are having the third week, which is exactly the same, only the moon is going to change, but here we have taken moon to be constant, and because we are judging the transit or the monthly prediction by keeping moon and ascendant in the center. So moon, but in the daily basis, moon is going to change. That is another thing. But here from 30th October till 6th of November, everything is same. No major changes. So whatever the things I mentioned in the second week for Capricorn ascendant and Capricorn moon sign people, it will be the same. Now, last but not the least, the last week, that means from 7th of November till 14th of November, when we are looking at the slide, everything is same. Only Mercury, that means the ninth lord, is now getting direct. So as I told you that whenever the lords are retrograde, they are going to just delay the result of their lordship. That means any planet which is getting retrograde will be delaying the effect or delaying the result of the house which they are lording. So Mercury was here the lord of the Bhagya, that means Bhagya Sthan's lord, the ninth lord. It is now getting direct. So now the Bhagya, that means the higher luck or the fortune, is going to favor you. So this is also the combination. Ninth lord in 10th is also a very good Raj Yoga. So this is wonderful thing. So for Capricorn ascendant and Capricorn moon sign people, this whole month will be wonderful and good. So don't have to worry. Even if you are running Sadasati, Jupiter is giving you the protection. So guys, this was my analysis on Capricorn ascendant and Capricorn moon sign people for 1 month prediction. So I hope you liked the video, and if you did, then you definitely subscribe to my channel Om Astro Jyoti Learning Vedic Astrology. This is KK Singh, Vedic Astrologer, signing off for today. May God bless you and have a wonderful day. Thank you.